Okay, I'm live here with 52 Weeks of .NET. Last week I covered CDK and actually got CDK version 2 working, which was super exciting. So I'm going to try to build something a little bit more complex with CDK now and for .NET. So I'm going to share my screen again. And let's look at a Cloud9 environments. And in particular, with Cloud9 here, what we can take a look at is maybe like, double check that all this stuff works. So if I go to um, AWS here, we can look at the buckets without even leaving, which is nice. I can go here and I should see a bucket called My First Bucket. So I need to go to im. There we go. My bucket name. I don't see that bucket. My first bucket. 802. So this might be not the environment that I want to be in. I don't know yet. Let's see here. Hello world, we do this. Well, I guess we could let's see. If I CD into this CDK C#, change into hello CDK less batch. So I believe this is the problem, that this particular environment has an older version of CDK. And so what I can do is just get rid of this one. I don't think I want to be in this one. Let's just create a new one real quick. And let's maybe just replicate what I did before. So we'll call this CDK 2.0 C#. And let's go to the next step. Make this a large instance, maybe even bigger than that. Let's make a C4X large, and then go ahead and do that. So this will take just a few seconds. And I guess what I could do is look at this version 2 real quick and look at the guide and just reproduce what I did last week. It's always a good idea to make sure you're working with something you're not that familiar with to see if you can reproduce what you did the week before. So let's try again. I'm gonna go here, got this new environment, and I'm gonna do exactly what it says. So it says first step, make a directory called hello CDK. Let's do that. Hello CDK. And we'll CD into it. All right. Next step, I'm going to knit this if CDK is actually on here. And could not add projects. No. Applying. Oh, .NET command not found. Okay, so that looks like an issue. So let's delete this. CDK. We need to install the .NET runtime here, and for AWS, hopefully they give you that. You've read this. There's probably an installation step here that we're missing. Okay, .NET. Well, we're missing just .NET period. which I think is one of the things that we need to install. So we'll say .NET install Cloud9, hopefully a one-liner, install required tools. This looks pretty good. Okay, well let's do this. Let's try to do these versions here. .NET Core. It would be nice if there was a one-liner for this, but let's just go by the rules here. Let's do this. That doesn't work. To do this, if or not found, then go to this. Okay, good. So that's exactly what happened. We didn't get it. So we're gonna run these commands. We're gonna do a yum update. Then we're gonna install this library, lib unwind. Okay, and then we're going to download the .NET Core SDK. And then we're going to chmod this. Oh, unable to connect. That's weird. Okay. Now it works. And then we're going to install. So yeah, it's good. It's a good idea to recreate your steps. And then we will, for Amazon Linux, add to the path variable by typing it. So the line should look like this. So we can put this in our bash RC. Okay, let's do that. Build a bash RC. And we can do this. Path. User local bin. User local bin. Okay. And then we want to confirm that that works. There you go. We got it working. Okay, so that's good. So now we go to our getting started. We're going to run this command, CDK. Now, is this the right version? V2 curated or L2? Let's just double check that we. Yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer. They don't tell you the V2 or V1 problem. But supporting languages. Okay, so it's written here, blah, 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 blah. The actual package name, but .NET add package. Well, let's do that. Not find package. Amazon CDK lib. Is this getting started? Patterns. Prereqs. Okay, well, I guess maybe .NET Core. So we got that. Maybe I need to first double check it's even there. So CDK. So according to this, it is here, but is it the right version though? And version 2.3. Okay, that seems new. CDK V2 works. Okay. Bootstrapping. Okay, so that looks so far getting started looks, I think, good. Working with AWS, creative projects. So I think this is where we want to be here. So let's visual .NET command add package. Oh, I see. You do this. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. So let's go to our first app now. So let's try it again. So we want to init. We want to first hello this stuff. Go back here. Looks good. And init it. There we go. Good sign. That works. And next up, we want to build it. So we build it. Good sign. And then we verify it, that the stack, we list it. Okay, that's good. Hello CDK stack. And then here's the one where we add the bucket. So I'm going to go into hello CDK stack CS. Okay, so source, this one. And we just tweak this file. Here we go. So we throw that in there. We'll call this, my second bucket. I created one last week. We'll call this 086202. Okay, looking good. All that. We say synth, CDK synth. And what happens? Looking good. And now we deploy. Yeah, CDK deploy. So CDK deploy. And then this is where we should be able to use our IDE here, our cloud IDE, to just double check. So it's creating the stuff. And now if I just go here and I go to S3, we should see my second bucket right here show up soon. My, where's my MY? It is interesting. I don't see that particular bucket though. SageMaker Studio. Not sure why S3 is not showing that. Let's look in the actual console. Oh, I see, because it calls it a totally different name. So my second bucket. So yeah, it did create it. It did create the bucket, which is slick. So I think the other one that I wanted to try out. So I guess it is that I did have to go through here and make sure that I installed the .NET runtime. I also need to go through and follow the version 2 documentation. So now that I've done it a couple times, I think I can do things. Now, is there another slightly more complex example? Let's see here. Let's try this. Okay, let's do a Lambda. Oh, I like this. Okay, so I'm gonna do this Lambda next. So let's go here. Let's go up level. Let's make a widget service. We'll init it. Okay. Next up, we go to C sharp here. This is the main entry point, which is program, and this is the widget service stack. Okay, so we say CDK synth. There we go. So this is going to just make all the templates. Okay. Now create a Lambda function to list all the widgets. Okay, we'll make their sources. Now create the following JavaScript. Okay, so we'll call this widgets.js in the resources, touch sources, widgets.js. And let's go back to here. There we go. We got this widget hooked up. Perfect. We got a widget here. And we're going to synth again. So we'll say CDK synth. It's looking like it's going to work. Okay. And now we're going to create the service in C sharp. So it's going to be in widget service. What do we got here? We got API gateway, a Lambda, and where's our Lambda function? So we have a bucket, we have a handler, which is a node handler. So basically this is the infrastructure, not the actual code itself. So it's going to be under widget service. We go to my widget service, right? Let's double check. No, widget service, yes. Let's double check we're getting the right file here. Oh, create a new file. I see. Widget service.cs, my widget service. Okay. And new file. We're going to call this widget service.cs. Paste that in there. Okay. That's, and we're going to synth it again. Okay. Ooh. The type construct could not be found. Oh, did I not install something I needed? What am I missing here? Make directory sources. That's an interesting traceback. So we got, it says the type or namespace constructs could not be found. Do I need to cd into a, you may open this, run the app. I wonder if I need to make the directory resources, CDK synthesize the file. Let's just double check that that file exists in that path. So if I just say ls, yeah, it does exist. Yeah, interesting. So I'm having some issues with this one, but replace the comment in the constructor with the following line, my widget service. Let's look at this one. This one wants me, oh, the comment in the constructor. Okay, so it's this one, CDK synth. This is definitely a weird error here. It says the type or namespace contracts could not be found. Let's Google that. Here we go. Yeah, well, this particular tutorial doesn't appear to work, which is interesting. So that's something that does happen in the real world. I guess I could keep trying to dive into the CDK stuff. So I definitely was able to get a little further and at least recreate what I did the week before. Ran into yet another problem, which is pretty common when you're debugging things, and I'll keep going. So we'll keep doing the same thing next week.